What's up everyone? Got a exciting video today, a little bit more of an in-depth video. So it'll be a little bit long. Stick around if you can. I think it'll be very beneficial to you guys. We'll be talking about strength exercises, endurance exercises. Can you do both at the same time? How long you should wait between the two. A little bit of the differences of both. So yeah, stick around and let's get started. So the activation pathways differ in muscles following weight training and endurance exercises. High intensity muscle contractions that occur during bodybuilding or weightlifting exercises promote muscle strength and growth. Although low intensity prolonged distance running, cycling, etc. builds muscle mitochondria and promotes optimal muscle endurance. So running, cycling activates the AMPK. AMPK stands for the cellular metabolic pathway that regulates cell uptake of glucose, breakdown of fatty acids, formation of the glucose transporter, and formation of mitochondria. So the AMPK serves four functions: regulates the uptake of blood sugar, promotes fat use for energy, it's the synthesis glucose transporter, a little bit of a tongue twister there, and it produces new mitochondria. So what endurance exercise does is depresses the mTOR, which I will explain for the sake of time in the comments for what that means, as well as the other abbreviations I mentioned as well. So like I was saying, endurance exercise depresses the mTOR, which is linked to muscle hypertrophy. The reverse action occurs following weight training. So a controversial research finding is that endurance training and strength training, or concurrent training, which is kind of both together, practice in close proximity, or for example, weight training followed closely by an endurance one, interferes with the adaptation of both exercises. So here's the crazy part. In other words, one system of the training competes with and could even cancel out the beneficial effects of the other training system workout. So a chemical called TGF turns muscle tension during resistance exercise into chemical signals to increase muscle growth. And the anti-growth factor myostatin prevents muscle cell growth and promotes breakdown of the muscles. So now the question is, do we even perform slow, steady aerobic training and resistance exercise in the same cycle? Well, resistance training and aerobic training both provide fantastic benefits. Some of the physiological changes caused by resistance training are in direct opposition to those caused by aerobic training and vice versa. So while strength training promotes gains in strength, power, etc., it also promotes a decrease in mitochondrial density, which is a key factor in your aerobic endurance capacity. On the other hand, aerobic training increases the oxidative capacity of the muscle, but promotes a decrease in the maximal power output and possible decrease in type 2 muscle fiber size. So the last couple of things I will mention: if the primary goal is fat loss, concurrent training, which is aerobic training and strength training kind of combined, can be encouraged as it produces a greater reduction in body fat percentage than either strength training or aerobic training alone. So I guess lastly here, for the most part, you should separate your strength days from your aerobic days or endurance days. If you have to do both in one day, obviously in the morning and then the other one at night, it's completely fine. If you have to do it close together, I think 2 to 4 hours is kind of the best window to kind of wait to give yourself enough time to recover and stuff. Obviously this can change too depending on your sport, what your goals are. Obviously, I explained the fat loss situation with the percentage on that. But if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. I know this is kind of a long deal, maybe a little bit confusing to me as well, as I'm studying this and trying to explain it the best I can to you guys. So yeah, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. And like I said, I hope this makes sense. Hope this helps you guys, and thank you guys for following along. Really appreciate it.